You know, it's nice to see atheists trying to use logic and science to reach the truth, trying to figure out what's going on in the universe. But it's not nice when they try to focus on a particular scientific theory like evolution and ignore the rest of scientific facts. Anyway, I'm going to assume that we exist and that the matter of which we are made is real. So if you don't believe that you exist or you have doubts about your existence, you don't need to watch this video at all. You might have bigger problems, so you should look elsewhere. So let's start. If we do exist, there are only two possible explanations as to how our existence came to be. Either we had a beginning or we didn't have a beginning. Most atheists claim that there was no beginning. They say that matter has always existed in the form of either matter or energy, and all that has happened is that matter has been changed from form to form, but it has always been. The way we decide whether those atheists are correct or not is to see what science has discovered about this question. Scientists have confirmed that we live in an expanding universe that gets bigger and bigger and bigger with every passing day. This scientific fact, which has been discovered by modern science, was mentioned in the Qur'an more than 1,400 years ago. Allah says in the Qur'an, "And it is we who have constructed the heaven with might, and verily it is we who are steadily expanding it." Chapter 51, verse 47. If the universe has been expanding, its shape has been changing as well. Now, let's suppose all the galaxies are located at a certain distance today. Then 5 or 6 billion years ago, where were they? They were closer together. 10 or 12 billion years ago, they were still closer together. Ultimately, where must all the galaxies have been? At a point, at the beginning. This scientific fact was also mentioned in the Qur'an. Allah says in the Qur'an, "Do not the unbelievers see that the heavens and earth were joined together as one unit of creation before we clove them asunder? We made from water every living thing. Will they not then believe?" Chapter 21, verse 13. Another scientific proof for the beginning of the universe is seen in hydrogen, which is the basic source of energy in the cosmos. All stars generate its energy by converting hydrogen into helium, thereby reducing the total amount of hydrogen in the cosmos. If everywhere in the cosmos hydrogen is being consumed, and if the process has been going on forever, how much hydrogen should be left? If the cosmos has been here forever, hydrogen would be depleted long ago. But the fact is, however, that hydrogen is the most abundant material in the universe. Everywhere we look in space, we can see hydrogen. This couldn't be unless we had a beginning. Some atheists say that our universe is a circular universe. Here I wonder, why do atheists accuse religious people to base their logic on faith when atheism is based on a blind faith? Why do atheists believe in something that is not confirmed by science? When science proved that the universe is not eternal, atheists started to imagine a circular universe. Even some of them imagined other universes that made cause to create our universe. But they forgot that those universes would come to the end, because it is impossible for the universe to be eternal when it comes to science and logic. According to the second law of thermodynamics, in any closed system, things tend to become disordered. For instance, if an automobile is driven for years and years without repair, it will become so disordered that it would not run anymore. Getting out is simple conformity to the second law of thermodynamics. In space, things also get old. Astronomers refer to the aging process as heat death. If the cosmos is everything that ever was, or is, or ever will be, as atheists claim, nothing could be added to it to improve its order or repair it. Even a universe that expands and collapses and expands again forever would die, because it would lose light and heat each time it expanded and rebounded. Allah says in the Qur'an, "We did not create the heaven and the earth and everything between them except with truth. The hour is certainly coming." Chapter 15, verse 85. So if we know the creation had a beginning, we are faced with another logical question. Was the creation caused or was it not caused? Atheists say that matter is self-existent and not created. Saying matter had a beginning and yet was uncaused is like saying something came to existence out of nothing. From empty space, with no cause, no matter, no energy, and no intelligence, matter would have to become existent. What kind of logic is this? How did nothing create something out of nothing? Nothing is nothing, something is something. Nothing would never become something out of nothing. This is not magic. So if we know the creation had a beginning and we know that the beginning was caused, there is one last question for us to answer. What was the cause? Atheists say that we are the product of chance. Then my question is, how did this magic chance get intelligence to create such complicated universe? Have a nice day.